Welcome to the Jungle Gym live show with Lainey. You guys, we got Lainey on the show. This is incredible. All right, Friend Friday today. Lainey is my friend from Grace. We'll get to that in a minute, but wait until you hear the opportunity that Lainey has got. But let's teach Lainey what we do. First of all, Lainey, you got your drink?
I do.
Yes. It is time for not RVT time because, well, as you can see, I do not have a piano in my RV. We're actually in the chapel. I'll show it to you. We're in the chapel. Isn't that beautiful? Of Grace Christian Academy. Yes?
Right.
Grace Christian Academy, connected to the Lamb's Chapel. Love it here. Got to speak to the 7th graders. But Lainey here has some awesome news to share with you on Friend Friday. But first, what are you thankful for? Type it in the comment section for me. What is one thing that you are grateful for today? Remember, gratitude changes your attitude. If you're having a rough Friday and you're like TGIF kind of feeling going on, what is one thing that you're grateful for? Something that's happened in the last 24 hours, and it has to be something you have never said before. All right, Lainey, do you have yours? Do you know what it is?
Yes, I do.
All right, what is it? Tell us.
I am thankful for my grandparents.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, Grandma and Grandpa, why is that? Tell me, what sparked that thought in your head?
Their home is home, and I'm always welcome over there, and they're always a safe place.
Safe place. Their home is home. That's sweet. I love it. I am so grateful today. Oh, now I feel like I need to pick a person, but I've got lots of people actually.
Okay.
I am so grateful for the 7th grade class here at Grace because I've been coming here for years to teach them about missions. So I've kind of gotten to see them over the last few years grow a little bit, which has been neat. I have never seen a class, truly, Lainey, I've never seen a class so on fire to be missionaries themselves. And I just think it's so cool that they have gotten the concept, because I'm really grateful for this, because I go to a lot of churches where it's like people just want to give money and they're like, yeah, you go do the mission. But I love a place like Grace that's teaching the kids that they too can be missionaries. Not just right now, and not just when they're older, but right now, whether it be right in their community, right in their school, right around Walmart and Dollar General, the kids said today, you can make disciples even there. And I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful that God has planted seeds in these little hearts and lives, just like he did when I was 8 and in a chapel service, so that they can grow up to be disciples of his. So cheers to Grandma and Grandpa and to the 7th graders of Grace. Awesome. All right, so here we go on Friend Friday today. Guess what Lainey is getting ready to do in November? It's amazing. Go for it, Lainey. What do you get to go do in November?
I get to go to California to audition in front of the celebrity judges of American Idol.
How cool is that? I do not know anybody else who has gotten to go do that before. I'm thrilled by this. Hearts and thumbs up for Lainey. Taking the leap of faith. Lainey, I remember talking to you probably at least a year and a half ago about your heart and what makes your heart sing. And you told me it was music. And I love that. And you said that you play a variety of instruments, right?
Right.
Yes. The piano, you play guitar. What else do you play?
That's about it.
That's it. Okay. Yeah. That's amazing. Now, for the audition, are you going to play the piano or the guitar?
Guitar.
And sing what?
I'm going to sing an original song I wrote.
That is so cool. I think that's so great. You know, they usually go and have a pre-scripted song of whatever, Amazing Grace, or just whatever song is popular at the time. I love that you're going to go and do an original. Okay, do you guys, well, first, I gotta ask about this process. I've never applied for something like this. What even made you think, hey, I should go beyond American Idol?
Well, I mean, not to be cliche, but it was a God thing.
Yeah, be cliche. We're all about cliches.
I did not want to even audition.
Yeah.
But my mom is so, like, she's, like, pushes me to, pursue my dreams and stuff.
Good.
And she
Go
said,
mom.
Yeah, go mom. She just was like, you ought to just do it, just to see what happens. I was 30 minutes late to my audition.
Oh my goodness, where was the audition at?
It was online via Zoom.
Oh, cool. Because of COVID?
Right. Mm-hmm.
How interesting. They Zoomed the audition.
Yes, the producer auditions were Zoomed.
And why were you late? What happened?
I got off of work late.
Oh no, were you nervous as all because you weren't showing up on time?
No, I was just like, let me just get this thing over with. Probably nothing's gonna happen anyways, and a door was open, so.
A door was open. Okay, so mom believes in you, of course. Good job, mom. I mean, my mom believed in me for missions. She really did, so this is great. Mom believed in you. Mom said, go audition. You got to do it. You're like, yeah, whatever, okay. Sometimes we do it just to get mom off of our back, right?
Right.
So you audition. Well, first of all, you apply. Is that how it works? You apply online?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and is that a long process, a short process?
Short process.
Okay, and then you get the audition via Zoom. You show up 30 minutes late to the audition. God works all things together for good, right?
Yes.
And tell me what happened. Like the Zoom comes on. What are the emotions in that moment?
I was excited. There's a lot of waiting. I was on the call for 3 hours. And
So it really didn't matter that you were 30 minutes late.
No, not at all. And then
3 hours? Were you watching other people's auditions?
No. I was in a waiting room at one point. Then I met with one producer.
Okay.
Sang for him.
Oh, okay.
Another waiting room. Another producer. A waiting room. Paperwork.
Oh, I see. So it wasn't like you were just sitting there waiting for 3 hours. They were just passing you around.
Right.
But I assume that had to make you feel kind of good, because if you weren't any good and they weren't interested, they probably would have cut you right from the beginning, right?
Right.
Okay, so they're passing you around, you're going on, and it's one thing after another producer, after paperwork, and then?
One of the producers tells me to go downstairs to my mom, and then she tells me that I'm going to California.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
That is awesome. Go downstairs, get your mom, and then is it a he or she that announced it? She. And then she says, you're going to California. What was that like? What was that moment?
It was very shocking. It was very shocking. I didn't know what to say. Of course, mom starts freaking out.
Oh, of course. Mom's probably running around the kitchen screaming like a crazy person.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, cheers to you. Yes.
Cheers.
That's awesome, guys. What do you think? Anybody else out there, have you ever auditioned for American Idol or any of those like live TV kind of reality show things? Type it in the comment because I want to come to you. I want to interview you next. Yes. All right. Will you do it? Will you play some of the song for us?
Sure. Didn't wanna go, but the
can see it. I can see it on the radio. I mean, hear it, of course, but
Yes.
I can. What kind of genre is your favorite type of music? Like, where would you like to see this, on what kind of station?
Country music.
Country music.
Storyteller.
Storyteller. Oh, that's neat. And you have quite a few originals.
I do.
Do you want to play another one for us?
I can.
Of course, that's what we're here for.
Okay.
We want to say that we had it first here on the Jungle Gym Live Show.
Yeah.
Hang on one second, if it's okay, I'm going to lower this just a little bit, just so we can see you more. All right, go for it, girl.
Is it a worship song? Okay.
Yeah, worship song. Let's do it.
Take me back to when I chased your heart, to the place where intention was at the start. Expecting the unexpected, knowing that you'll show up and do it, 'cause you're all
So good.
Thank you.
So good. All right. How do people, like, do you have songs already out there?
I have one song out.
Okay, what is it? Where is it? And how do we get it?
It's called Father-Daughter Dance. It was the first song
The
I
first
played.
song you did. Okay. And that's the one that you're also doing for American Idol?
Right.
Okay, good. All right. It's called Father-Daughter Dance. And where is it at?
It's anywhere you stream music.
Oh,
Apple
super.
Music, Spotify, Google Play, YouTube Music.
And we look it up by Father-Daughter Dance. And what else?
By LanieMichelle.
By LanieMichelle. So good. All right. I know I'm just asking you questions like right off the cuff here, but who would you say is your number one inspiration to be a songwriter and a musician?
That's tough.
That's tough. Do you
That's
have do you have quite a few? Is that why?
I do, yeah.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
do.
List off some of them for us.
I think country music speaking, I think Miranda Lambert
Okay.
writes good songs. I think Carrie Underwood's a storyteller.
Yes.
These are the basics.
Yes.
There are some more low-key country artists that I like called, one's Bree Doster.
Bree. Okay.
Bree Doster, she tells stories really well through songs. And Emily Wise Band.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they tell stories through their songs, which is what you do. And these stories that you tell, is it real life experiences? Is it just things that you've imagined?
Yes, everything is real.
Everything is real. So everything is from your childhood or from what you're experiencing right now?
Yeah, from my heart.
Oh, I love it. And what about the praise and worship songs as well?
Yes, they're like all, what I'm feeling.
What you're feeling.
Yeah.
And how many songs, I'm fascinated by musicians and songwriters because I am not gifted in that area. Not what as we talk about on the show, not my thrive. But approximately how many songs would you say that you have written?
Probably about 30.
30. That's a lot, right? I mean, I guess in comparison, but
Starting out, you.
Okay, starting out. And what is your ultimate dream goal? Like, you are like, I will have arrived once I do this.
My dream goal is to just make money doing what I love.
Ooh.
I love GCA. I absolutely love GCA.
We're there for you, Grace. We
Yeah.
love you.
But, where the music is, like, that's
That's your thrive.
my thing, yeah.
That's what makes your heart sing.
Yeah.
I remember we had a guy on an Amazon trip with us. His name was Dave. And he was going through, he had just gotten let go from where he worked, and he wasn't sure what he was going to do after the trip. And I remember just asking him, I said, Dave, what makes your heart sing? And he thought about it for a long time before he actually came up with it. But I love that question. of what makes your heart sing. Let me ask you, what makes your heart sing? Can you type it in the comment section for us? You maybe are doing it, or maybe you're not doing it yet. Like Lainey, you're still in the process of getting there. Maybe you should apply for American Idol. I don't know. It might be a start, right? But what makes your heart sing? You all know that my heart sings, absolutely sings, when I'm in the jungles of the Amazon of Brazil. I also really love motivational speaking, but the Amazon is my thrive. Getting to reach unreached people groups, that's what makes my heart sing. But what about you? What makes your heart sing? Now, Lainey, you've been working at this for a while now, because you and I have been talking about it for back and forth for a while. What would you say is something that helps you keep going? Because back when we talked about it a year and a half, 2 years ago, you weren't in it right then. You were working in Grace. And what makes you keep going one step after another?
Writing. Just writing.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You mean like writing songs and just being creative with God? And
Right.
So and I love how you said all the time. It's not like you just think about it every once in a while. Is this something you think about a lot?
All the time, yeah.
Oh!
All the time.
I think that is the number one key to knowing that that's what makes your heart sing. That's how you know what your thrive is. When you're thinking about it all the time, it just keeps coming up inside of your mind. I like that. That's cool. That's really cool. So even I know you got to go to work. You've got responsibilities. But when you're not doing those things, and probably even when you are, you're probably still thinking about it, right?
Right.
All right. What is one piece of advice you would give to the followers of the Jungle Gen live show on Friend Friday?
Think. You can do anything you put your mind to. And
yeah,
if you give it to God, He'll do something with it. He put those desires in your heart.
Yeah. Good point.
And He will for sure, make a way.
He will for sure do it, because He didn't put those desires in there to then make you a failure or so you wouldn't succeed. He put the desire for you to be a songwriter and singer in your heart. He put the Amazon in my heart. He put something in your heart so that you will succeed. I love that. That's such a good point. And like you said, you just got to give it to Him, and then He'll do something with it. But if we don't do anything with it, if we're not writing, we're not going to the Amazon, we're not doing our thrive, we're not even thinking about it.
Right.
If we bury it under a rug or in a hole, He can't do anything with it. But if we bring it out, we play, we write, we go, then God does what Ephesians chapter 3, verses 20 through 21 says, which is He will do immeasurably more than all we could ever ask for or imagine with it. Are you ready for the more?
Definitely ready for the more.
Definitely ready for the more. And the more starts in California?
Yes.
Yes.
The more starts in California.
Come on, to close us out, will you play one song for us? It can even be the one you've already got out. Either one. Anyone. You guys want to hear another one? I'm amazed by musicians. I really am.
Just a short little.
Sure, whatever you want.
All right.
Come on, hearts, thumbs up for Lainey. I love that she's going after her thrive. And we want to encourage you guys to do the same. Go after whatever it is that God has placed in your heart and your mind to do. We believe in you. God's doing it through us. We totally believe that God wants to do it through you too. We love you guys. Thank you, Lainey, so much for being on the show.
Sure.
Oh, you're amazing. We'll all be cheering you on. You're in California November
10th
through
18th.
November 10th through the 18th. And you'll come back and give us an update after?
Possibly.
Possibly.
We'll see.
Well, regardless, we believe in you, Lainey. You are going to do amazing. And God will take it. Anything we give him, like you said, God will do something with it. Love you guys. Thanks for showing up. Have a great weekend. Bye.